You made it to another edition of Breathing Different, where every breath that you take is another move that you can make towards awakening your amazing. And so what's the first step? You got to change the narrative. You have to change the account of connected events that you call your life. You got negative things that are taking place in your life. And I'm here to tell you that we all do at different times, but that does not dictate the outcome of your life. You have to take a proactive approach to what you want your life to be. I'm not telling you that you won't have shortcomings. Sometimes life will challenge you so that you can grow in preparation of the things that's going to take place in your life. You know my story. I got expelled from high school, and so I was a high school dropout. You know I was incarcerated physically from age 17 to 26. I wanted to be significant, but I chose a different path, the wrong path, in my attempt to be significant, and it caused calamity to happen in my life until I decided to make better choices. I'm here to tell you that I did. I decided that I wanted my life to look greater, to look better, to improve. And so in order for that to happen, the very first thing I had to do is I had to tell myself a different story. And in order for me to do that, I had to constantly expose myself to positive events, positive information, positive people. And there were some action steps that I had to take in order to make that happen. I want to give them to you. The very first one is I had to identify what I was doing. I had to identify the gaps and fill them in with better choices, better action. The next thing that I had to do is I had to plan for that action to take place. I had to write it down. I had to look at it on a regular basis. And then I had to execute the plans that I put in place until it became a habit, a routine, until that habit and routine developed into a culture. So it happened on a regular basis. It happened where it's like second nature. And the very last thing I had to do, which put into action, changing that narrative, is I had to remind myself that I was capable of winning. I had to remind myself that I'm worthy, that I've matured, that I am amazing. I had to change that dialogue in my own mind. And once I did that, my life started looking different. I went from the person that was telling themselves that I'm not worthy, that I'm not going to develop into anything good, to having a better job, to not being a high school dropout or just a guy who got expelled from high school. I changed into the person that went to college and got a degree. And I remind myself that I'm capable of greatness. You got to do the exact same thing today. Start today. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. You got to change the narrative. You have to change your account of the connected events that you call your life. This your boy Corshawn. You gave me freedom. I want to make sure that I'm giving you value by reminding you that we came to win. Let's go.